Go. Right, hello YouTube. We're doing something different once again. Yes, I know you people from the Depths crowd are probably going, Doug, come on, please. That's the game we're waiting for. But we're doing some Warhammer today. We're playing on Tabletop Sim, and I'm playing against. Well, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Riker. I'm very new to the game. I'm playing Orcs. I think this is like
Oh
match
yes, let's show
number
the.
10-ish, probably 11 or so, if I kept track.
I have.
And I do have been enjoying the Green Tide, even though I've not been winning a lot. But maybe I can change that today.
There you go. Yeah, I've sold. I believe this. I think it's him. It's one of AJ's friends anyway. I've sold this man a squig buggy, so we'll see some
True.
real world orcs at some point soon. I think. I meanwhile will be playing my favourite. It's the Imperial Guard. This is what I will be bringing today. We've got our new codex, everything. Trying out some of the variants I've not really used. The Vanquisher that's good now. Apparently the Eradicator that I love the looks of, but it's always been a bit weird. All that good stuff. Right. So what are we on first? Do we need to roll for deployment, or do we want to go
Yeah, for
over what
sure.
our armies have for like abilities and things? I guess maybe.
Oh yeah, that should probably be something of note. Like I don't know, like if you typically introduce everything, but here's
You
the
don't
main
have to
thing.
introduce everything, but you'd normally do
Mhm.
like maybe do like what faction you are and things.
Oh yeah, I'm playing the Goths
Okay.
orcs.
Which I believe
Those are the
is
ones that get like exploding sixes and +1 strength on charge.
okay.
My warlord is the beast boss on Squigosaur. He has been very reliable. Um, and I've brought some stuff. This
Yes,
one
we
is
got.
just battle wagon with death roll. He doesn't have the gun, but I couldn't find a model without it.
Yeah, that's fair. There's only so many floating around.
Yeah, and aside from that, it's
So we
basically
got
just
the War Boss. We got
what you
some
see is what you
Gretchen,
get. Yeah.
Weird Boy, Megan Obs, Squig Hog Boys. Ah yes,
Mm.
the Pig Raiders. Bunch of commandos, like a lot of commandos.
Many
Yeah,
commanders.
I
Gretchen and
like
Obs, some store
commandos.
boys. Okay, so this is interesting. So it's very much melee versus shooting. I've gone for. I'm trying another custom regiment I haven't done before, which is Trophy Hunters,
Ooh,
which is against what do you call it? Monsters or vehicles. My weapons get +1 strength.
mm,
And I am going for guard tanks. So my warlord would be the Demolisher commander. He's got
all right.
every tank's got apart from the Baneblade that can't take them, or the Banesword I should say. Every tank has those are blades and track guards, even though they don't have models. He's got I think it's what's the commander trait called? It's the one I normally bring. It's one that Grand Strategist. That's the one. So on a 5-up, I get a CP back when I use command points.
Oh,
But you can only refund one. Is it one per turn or one per round? I'm trying to remember.
I will actually double check that.
Yeah, yes, we've also got my friend AJ spectating for a bit, although I'll probably have to go at some point.
Yes, I will be going soon.
Okay, I think
Per
we're good to
battle round.
per battle round. Okay, so it's only once per round, but I get to roll it for every time, every CP I spend. So if I spent the 3 CP strat, I could theoretically roll 3 kind of thing, but I'd only get it back once, even if they're all 5 plus.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess we need to roll for deployment then. Who's
Yeah, for
deploying
sure.
first? Oh no, do we need to pick objectives?
Yeah, I have taken well, I've stuck with the two. So I have taken get the good bits after deployment. I mean, you played some orcs, you probably know these, right?
I've not really played many orcs in person. We used to have a guy called Gabs who came down the door and played, but he sort of just started disappearing, and we haven't really seen
Hmm.
him much in ages. So
All right.
yeah, I've not played him
Just real
much.
quick then. Get the good bits after deployment. You mark two of the objective markers, and I mark one. They need to be outside of our deployment zones, but that's all of them,
That's
so
all of them
that's
this time.
fine. And you basically just like take one of these banners and put them on it. And these one are marked as the good bits, and I can move a unit on it and have it perform an action, and then at the start of my next turn, I gain victory points for it.
Okay, so you're trying to
Although,
get to the good stuff
yeah,
and steal it, basically.
you get to place one, then I place one, then you place one, so you get two, I get one. If I do it with Gretchen, however, it just auto completes at the end of my turn.
Okay.
And then the second one is Green Tide, which is something I'm trying out for the first time. I probably don't have the proper army for this, but I gain a victory point for each table quarter that contains 10 or more orc models from your army.
So you're trying to get into every bit and steal the good
Yeah.
stuff. I
I can
am.
also show table quarters, like if that helps.
I'm trying to find the dang secondaries, and I cannot. Where have they put these things? They're always.
You on
There's also
Waha?
one.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're normally at the bottom, but I can't find them. Oh, I'm looking at the what do you call it?
The core book or something?
The contents thing for the garden. It's reference in here.
If you,
No.
I'm going to check out the link in the chat. If you scroll down, you can hit the little check mark, and it will show all the ones, all the generic ones, and the ones for your faction specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, have you linked them in the Discord?
Yeah, you have to scroll down a bit, but there's a big block of checkboxes. You just pick guard.
Oh, there we go. Ah, cool. Okay, that'll do it.
And then
Thank
scroll
you.
down from there, and it'll have everything.
Yeah, I was going to look up the generic ones in a minute, but I forgot you can do that, and you can see which is which. Yeah, I expect I'll be picking some fairly simple ones, but I need to actually find the dang thing first.
There's also like a card spawner if you need reminders for those.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, for like objectives and things.
Like
not
this
objective,
one
but
here.
okay.
Oh, this is the old table. It was better.
Oh, this actually tells you. Oh, you can actually pick them here, can you? Okay.
Yep. Oh, this should probably also be mentioned. I have made an because that's what I've been playing with AJ. I have made an Arcs of Omen detachment.
Okay.
Not that should have been impossible without like my build should have. Well, I would have needed the troops for like a standard battalion detachment. So that is the one slight difference, I guess.
Right. So this one you're
Oh,
reading here is
the points
not-
value is way
Yes.
way lower now. I'm noticing the points you get off these secondaries are not as high anymore.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, they made
do
some
spawn
changes,
cards?
like
Does that
they
give
made
me the-
Rune Tide easier, for example.
No,
something
that's
I
not the
remember.
one. I wanted the other one. Oh, I get it now. I'm being silly. Okay, right. So that one, that's going to burn it. My victory point every time started with a marker is killed by one of my units. That's right. That's what I wanted.
Oh.
And
I see no las guns or bayonets here. What are you doing?
not a requirement apparently. We haven't even got any. No, we've got 2 las cannons on the Bane sword. That kind of counts.
Okay.
Bane sword is the command one. Boots on the ground.
I'm sure this guy has a last
Not
gun.
helpful. There's the
Guy in
generic
the
ones.
Yeah.
Generic.
Yeah, I'm sure it has one in there
We've
somewhere.
got that one, and we'll take. Here's one I wanted, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, right.
Right, I will have to dip now, but knowing how long these games go, I'll probably be back before you guys are done.
Most likely. Yeah, I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, could well be.
See
Hook
you
it
guys
up.
in a little bit.
See you in a bit. Yeah, we may end up having to pause for food. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the other one. Grind them down. Okay, so I'll be taking grind them down and Lasgun and Bayonet. That can be deleted. So,
Right.
score for... I get a point for knocking you off a point. Or destroying a model that was on a point, I should say. And I score 3 points at the end of the round if I killed more of your units than you killed of mine at the end of a round.
Okay. Yeah, that should not be that hard, seeing your model count.
Yes, not many. Well, it's units, not models, but yes.
Yeah, sure, but still.
Okay. What is...
Alright then.
What's with the... Oh, is that to show the quarters?
Yeah, like I can turn off the deployment zones like once we start, but I think I don't know if we need this one. Probably for like.
Can you
reassurance
toggle that one
rather
off on and off mid-battle anyway? Yeah, so we'll just turn that on when we need to check the points for that.
Mhm.
Okay, so rolling for first deployment then, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, it's probably not going to be me with that.
Well, it's going to be a 4.
Well, you get to pick anyway.
Right. Let me actually take a look at this map. With this deployment,
Oh, it actually tells you what cover they have on the things. Oh, that's really good.
yeah, that's.
I think you've got a more up-to-date version of the terrain table than I have.
Yeah, I just installed that like a week ago or so.
Yeah,
That
it makes
should be
sense. I did mine ages ago, but I can't remember where the link is, so I'm a bit hesitant to change anything in case I break it.
fine.
Let's get rid of these wrong coloured dice. We're going for green.
I'm gonna start with a set of 5 commandos. I'm gonna forward deploy them right into this cover, which is gonna be on the point, which is very nice.
Right, yeah, could they do deploying outside a normal zone?
Yeah, they have forward deployment, so it's like anywhere on the field except they can't be within 9 inches of an enemy, and they can't be within 9 inches of your deployment zone.
Gotcha.
So just barely outside mine, so that should not be a thing. And they are in light cover here. And as a reminder, you
+1 for the saves, right? For light cover? Or do they get bonuses for that?
But it's a bit more spicy than that, because they are commandos. They have a passive called Sneaky Gets. When they are receiving the benefits of cover, they gain another +2 to the armor save.
Another +2?
Yeah, on
Or is it
top of
go up?
the cover thing they have already.
Okay. Cracky, okay. They're very difficult to shift. Okay. They deployed there. We'll go. I kind of have two choices for the Bane Sword where that wants to deploy, and I think I need to check whether it can fit through either of those gaps. I'm not sure it can, but I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, for sure.
That fits.
Barely, but yes.
Okay, so it does actually fit in both, so it could go in either. It does ignore the movement penalty, so the trees... Actually, no, does that one? No, maybe that one doesn't, but anyway. I think that's the other vehicles. We'll actually start him here. Let's get you... It's measured from the hull, not the gun, so that's... There we go.
Alright.
Big fella's down.
Okay, what shall I deploy? Oh, fuck, sorry, I forgot to mention it. I just said I need to do this, like, before deployment starts. I have...
If stuff's in transport, yes, you're supposed to declare. Yeah.
And I also have, like, a deep strike unit, so I'm very sorry about that.
That's
like
fine.
said,
I
still
think
learning.
you just reminded me. I think I have to choose what the Death Strike's carrying before the game starts, so I'll do that now as well. After you've seen your opponent's army roster, select one of the warheads. Okay. We will arm it with a... They have not... They have put the 3 missile types on. We'll take a Vortex warhead.
Okay.
So.
Right then, since I forgot about this, telling it now, I have got this squad of Storm Boys, which are going into Deep Strike.
Okay.
And then I have this truck, which is carrying my 6 Meganobs, which are Truck Boys. So they don't gain my clan culture.
Okay, so they can disembark after moving, is that the thing?
Exactly, yeah, and they can continue moving afterwards, which is really nice.
Look it up.
And then finally I have this... Oh boy. I have this
battle
battle
wagon.
wagon.
I think they have to start full now under the new rules, right? Because they're transport.
They have to what?
Well, I think they have to start. I think transports have to start with a unit in them now as well after the one of the updates they did recently. But it's fine because you've got guys in it. So
yeah. That was my plan anyways. They are carrying 10 knobs and a weird boy, so that fills 11 out of 20 slots.
Okay.
I think I'll also put my warboss in Mega Armor.
Was he open top or that battle wagon then?
No, I've equipped it with the
hard
case, so it's no longer open.
Yes, that would be 12 models in it, so that checks out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, that would be a mistake because the warboss in Mega Armor takes up 2 spaces.
Oh, okay, so it's just the others.
That would be 13, so I'm leaving them out, of course.
Sure. Okay, who's going down next? We've got the commandos.
You've deployed one thing, so
just one.
I shall deploy another one. I might actually put Gretchen somewhere. I shall put the Gretchen. If this is this breachable? This is breachable. Yeah, I'll put him right here.
Yeah. Okay, so go behind the wall. We'll put the. Where are you? Hang on, is that right? Have I got the wrong Russ here? I thought I had a Punisher. I am supposed to have a Punisher Russ. I guess the Punisher Russ is a Battle Commander Russ today. It doesn't matter because they've got the same. They've got the same cost, but I've got the wrong model there apparently.
For sure. Let me see.
So you're now a Battle Commander Russ. So you will be there. There. Oh, he does have a relic as well. He has what's it called? Gatekeeper. It's like a relic battle cannon.
That's a good thing to mention. I'll also quickly mention mine. I have this Warboss in Mega Armor. He's got one relic. It is called Dark Russian Armor. It basically just gives him a 4+ invul save.
Okay, so he's a bit tougher.
+1 to armor saves, and if I charge a unit, well, if I succeed on a charge move, I roll a d6 and a 2+, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so damage on charge and makes him a bit tougher.
Yeah, and same with the Beast Boss. He's got a relic and he's got a Warlord trait. I have equipped him with where's the ass? So I'm not getting this wrong. He's got the Warlord trait called Ardor's Nails, so that gives you a -1 on your wound rolls against him.
Okay.
And for his relic, he has the Beast Hide Mantle that gives him a additional attack and a 5+. What's it called again? Funeral
Pain. Okay.
Right. Next deployment. I shall take. That's a good question, actually. I think I'm gonna take my truck and put it like so.
Truck's in there. Okay. We can see it through that window. It may be being shot at. Right. We'll go. In that case, we'll do. Next one I'll do will be
Oh wait, that's not obscurable. God damn it.
Oh, you change your mind on that one? Is it going there?
Yeah, I figured it was obscuring cover to be honest, but if I mouse over it, it says, what does it say again? It's not showing up. One sec.
What is it?
Reachable,
Defense line,
defensible. Oh,
breachable.
it is obscuring. Okay, never mind. I'm a moron.
Oh, it is obscuring, is it?
Yeah. I think I accidentally clicked on the word.
Oh, yeah, obscuring. Yeah, the top bit is not for some reason, but the bottom is. That's weird. Okay, I'll do Wyvern. You can set up in that building.
All right. Then I shall take.
Just get him properly in there.
Question actually.
Oh, I should probably have rotation degrees set to no. Maybe not.
I shall take my warlord in mega armor and I'll put him right behind these grots.
Okay.
War boss, sorry, not warlord.
Set up the Eradicator Russ.
Mhm.
We'll be going there in the woods next to the battle commander.
Yep. Let me just check something real quick.
There.
Yeah, this could be interesting. I'm going to take another unit of commandos and put them into this crater here, which is light cover. So
Okay.
like a quick marker. So this is 9 inches from your field.
Go sort of in the back half of the crater.
So
Okay.
we can even fit 10 guys in there. That worked with 5, but not with 10, I think.
Do you have to be wholly within it, or can they? If you put the well, if you put the others at the back, then they'd still have cover against those two, right? Although I will warn you, the Eradicator ignores light cover.
That is.
It's firing little mini nukes, basically.
So let's see, which one is the Eradicator? This one. Okay.
Yes, with the square barrel or the hexagon barrel.
I've made my pick, so
I've made my decision.
Yeah, I may have made a bad decision, but at least it's my decision.
I'll then go Death Strike. You can go right over in this corner. And you're ready to deploy another one when ready?
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to fix them. Let's see.
Oh, you're not. The one thing I will say is you're not supposed to stack bases. They're not supposed to overlap.
Oh yeah, is that happening? That's a bit hard to do
It's
sometimes.
a little hard with tabletop, but I can try and shift them around a little bit for you.
Because
that
obviously
one needs to go back a bit, and then that guy can.
IRL, so
yeah, they're
a bit
wobbly model syndrome. I think it's fair to say that's on the crater anyway.
Yeah. All right. Next deployment. I shall take the. That's a good question, actually.
Clicky arm.
This is also obscuring, is it?
I would assume so. It's even that building is. It's huge.
Then that is where I'll put my battle wagon. Oh wait, that's your guy over here. What kind of warhead does he have?
Vortex missile. So it's not. I think it might. Oh, pardon me. It's technically the lowest power one, but there's a 50-50 chance that the blast that it leaves will just stay open each turn, like the rift it made in the warp. So if it stays open, it does the same damage again, and then it can stick around again, kind of thing.
Ooh,
so theoretically, once it goes off, it might just stay open forever.
That is very interesting. Please don't fire that on my point.
There's 3. There's that one. There's the God Spear is like the super high damage but small blast range. And there's the Plasma Barrage, which is like a massive wide range one with decent damage. But it's only one shot. I've tried Plasma, so I'm trying this one today.
This is also light cover. I mean, I think I'll put another squad of commandos. Nah, that's not enough cover for 10. I used to play them with just 5, so that made things a lot easier.
Try and larger numbers.
With placing them. But I'm running out of stuff to place. I think I'll put them inside this, which is what is this? It's Saint Statue, which can't be correct. I believe that's also like light cover in here.
Light cover.
Wall. There we go. That's not giving me any info. I'm not sure if this is.
And the actual statue is called Obstacle for some reason, so go figure.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess because it's cat and mouse sandbags with it.
No, statue, light cover, and stable position. No, that's not what I want. I was convinced there was something. Yeah, I guess I'll have to place them somewhere else then. I guess I'll just put them in the woods, maybe. Sure. Let's go with that. Right up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Right. Well, then go. Vanquisher Russ can go. With his long snoot. He can go over there on the corner.
Okay, then I should take. What do I have left? I have Gretchen, Boss, and Squeakhogs. I think I'll take more Gretchen and put them. Where do I not have Gretchen yet? I think I'll put them in this cover. Why is that? 9 inches. I'll put them like so, so they're also like in this crater, essentially.
And I've got my fun model to deploy. Done that? Okay. We'll put the Warlord will go over here. Demolisher Commander.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He's the one with the little guy sticking out for reference.
Right. And I shall place my Squeakhog boys like so.
Okay, they're going behind the truck.
Yep. Do you have anything left? Oh no, okay. Wait,
No, I'm deployed, so you can do the rest.
Yeah. I still have a battle wagon, my beast boss. Guess I'll put my battle wagon like I don't know. You probably will still get a line of sight with these guys. Ooh, tough decision. So I'll put him like so.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll have to do. Okay, and then finally the beast boss. I'm sticking him like right in between, most likely.
What does he count as?
Like
Is he
so.
monster or is he infantry?
He's a cavalry unit.
He's cavalry. Okay.
Yeah. I since you mentioned vehicles and monsters, obviously truck and battle wagon, but aside from that, everything is either
It's all
infantry
infantry.
or cavalry.
Okay, so not the most useful one today, but I figured I'd try it. So
Yeah, for sure.
it's most helpful on
Um,
things like the battle cannon Russes because they suddenly go up to strength 9 and they're quite nasty when they're at
Ooh.
strength 9.
Yeah, that is my battle wagon's not going to tank a lot today.
No, possibly. I think the transports will be quite high priority target,
Mm.
but we'll see how it goes.
Right then, that's all of my deployment as well.
Okay, right. We roll for first turn then, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
Highest gets it, so let's see what we get.
Go to 5.
It's a
Ooh,
1
again. All right, then I shall take my chance and go first.
Okay.
Now obviously, like I don't know the stats of your units.
Oh, we can
Like
hide
I
the.
don't want to like
Do we want to hide the
ask you.
deployments?
No. Like I don't want to ask you like for everyone. I'll just make some decisions which.
Okay, the
might end up
Russes
being
are basically all the
very
same.
questionable.
If you want those stat lines, like a rough idea,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
are
sure.
they are a 2-up save.
Mhm.
Tough to say. 13 wounds, and they've all got track guard, so they're all ignoring, effectively ignoring AP1.
AP1.
Oh no, sorry, no, not AP1. When they're being hit by damage 1, they get +1 on the save.
I see. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. It's slightly different to what I was thinking.
Okay. I'll just turn off deployment zones real quick. I just got to remember we're on 31 Tide of Conviction because that also always.
Oh yeah, what's the primary? What we did primary wise?
That's the 31.
Do we get a card for that?
Oh, I've never played one of these, to be honest. We just always had the points. I don't mind learning it, but just be warned,
All right.
I don't know anything
I
about
just
that.
meant, what is it? Just is it the normal, like, what is it? How many points is it for the objectives? Is it 5 for holding 1?
Yeah,
5 for
I think it was 5, and then another 5 for holding more,
holding
and
2,
then
and
it caps
then
out at 15 per point per round, I think. But something like that. That's what we've been playing.
I think it's 5 for 1, 5 for at least 2, and then 5 for more. So we'll go with that. None of us have got anything at the moment. Although, have you?
Yeah.
No, you actually haven't either. Okay.
No, I mean it wouldn't count turn 1, I think.
No, they don't count. Primaries don't count turn 1, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but we still need to do one more thing, which I nearly forgot about. We need to decide which places get the good bits.
Okay.
So you get to choose 2 objective markers. I get to choose 1.
So I will go. One will go there.
All right. Then I'll pick one, and where shall I place mine? Most of these aren't really in good positions for me, so I'll just take this one.
And I'll also go with that one.
All right. Right, my turn. Command phase. We both gain a CP.
Yes.
How far is this. Sorry if I'm potentially taking a bit on the longer side.
That's fine.
Um,
I assume you've got measure movement and everything turned on.
yeah, that's very nice.
Good, good. We didn't know. Me and a few friends didn't know about it at first, and it was like, oh, thank God, that's so much easier.
I placed most of my games on here, just like 2 IRL ones with like 500 points, which was just to like understand how rolls work, and
Sure.
we didn't have a single thing that could measure inches in the house, so
Oh
we had to
no!
always convert from centimeters. So
Oh, okay.
All right. I shall take. How far is this? That's doable.
It should be. They should be 9 inches. They shouldn't be legally any closer than 9. So.
Yeah. No, that's just. I mean, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is number 4. I'm just thinking because this is. Well, as an explanation, what I'm thinking here, this is breachable.
So they can move through
cover. It. Yeah, so I can move through it. It's, however, not obscuring, so you can still like Overwatch. Which is a problem for me. So I can potentially just walk closer if I wanted to. Same with this, I think. Don't think that this one's also not obscuring. Interesting. Would think that the wall would be obscuring, but okay, so my game plan for now would basically be not die during turn 1. So we'll see how that goes. I guess I'll just move up my commandos. They've got 5 movement, well, 5 inches of movement each, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. 5 inches of, 6 inches of movement, even better. So I shall move them. How far is this? 16 inches. 10 for a charge.
Should apologise, YouTube. You might get a bit of alt tabbing from me from having to search between things. So my screen's flickering a bit. That's why.
Yeah, if I move 6 inches, I don't think it can get through the wall. Like,
well, some of them can. I think you'd have to put these 3 at the back. Well, he's in an archway, so he can actually stay there. So.
Oh, okay. So I think all of them are placed just fine.
They're okay enough. Yeah.
Close
enough that I'm not going to worry about that anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I shall attempt the same with these commandos and move them up 6 inches as well. Well, there we go. That has always been a problem in this game for me. There we go. Then I have my 3rd commander unit. I'm going to have it stay right where it is and attempt to start the good bits. So at the start of my next command phase, they would take this point.
Oh, who's taking them? The commando's back there. Okay.
Yeah. Just for your information, I can have multiple units on the point, but I can't have like multiple units attempt to take the same point.
Oh, okay, so anyone could do the action, even if you wanted to stack it, so they'd be more reliable.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Then I'll take my Warballs in Mega Armor. He's got 5-inch movement. And
he's slow.
Yeah, he is super slow.
He's gonna
and I'll actually have him advance. So let me roll for that real quick. It's a 5. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
So I shouldn't, he can't go through here, I think, because he's infantry, so he should.
He's infantry. He can go through breachable walls. Yeah.
So I shall move him up, not the full 10 though, I think, because I want to have the grots stay in front. I think I'll go with the 8 for now.
Okay.
Then have these grots advance, which is a 4, so they have 9 inches of movement.
Should get them in front. There we go.
There we go. That's lookout sir for now. I'll also move this truck. How far is this? Like 12 would be so, but obviously I need to go around the corner.
Yeah.
Then another 5, and that would be. It's a bit of a risky move. I'm gonna have my truck move like so. That's 3 inches, and then I think I can go like so. No, can't because wall. It's another 4, so that is 7 in total, 5 remaining, and I'll just drift up here essentially.
Speed free.
No, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think I'll keep it like that. Actually, yeah, sure. Next up are the Squeakhog boys, which I'm going to advance as well. They've got 10-inch base movement, so that becomes 11. So I'll do 7 like so, And then
Or around the corner.
yeah, I just want to like spread them out a little bit. So I'm
Sure,
doing
sure.
them just separately real quick, so it doesn't become a pain. There we go. 4 inches each. It's obscuring, so I think I might just. No, you know what? I'm gonna move my Beast Boss and Squigosaurus full 10 inches.
He's
Because
quite
I
nippy then.
think he. No, it's just a tank. Yeah, sure. Keep him like this. Let's see how things go.
Okay. Are you going to move that guy
Uh,
back a little bit so he's just
mhm.
because the base overlap
Oh,
thing?
yeah. Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't mind doing little adjustments like that because it's like, yeah, you. Like obviously you'd have done that if you'd thought of it, but you couldn't know, so it's fine.
Yeah. I also advanced the grots which are hiding in the crater, so they get 9 inches as well. Try and move them like over here, which they mostly achieve. Okay. But then I could not fit my battle wagon through, so I'll take them back a little bit. Like so. And then move them a little bit more like so. Okay. Then I've got the battle wagon left as the only thing I'd say. And I am going to. I'm guessing you could just basically just stay here and fire. And
Oh
then
yeah,
just
the
go back
Vanquish has
to-
got something like a 90-inch range. It's huge. I'll have a quick look for you. This guy does not. This guy's actually only got a 24-inch range. The Demolisher, that's really short range.
Oh yeah, but it's still plenty.
Still pretty good
so
on a small battle.
I'll have to at least attempt to get closer to you.
72-inch on the Vanquisher. Yes, that's pretty much map range if it's got
Yeah.
line of sight.
So I've got 12 inches on the battle wagon, which becomes 8 for this, and then
You can rotate them a bit as well, Q&E, if you need to.
yeah.
Oh, the turret's actually separate.
I've not
Interesting.
I've not really been like sure of like how rotating really affects movement.
They
But
usually
it's
do.
like
You
all
kind of
fine.
you usually do like you kind of measure it with a tape measure. You'd like measure like the bit moving round when you rotate, but that's obviously a bit hard to do on tabletop because it doesn't show you.
Yeah. I've got 4 more inches, so I'll sort of like
Well,
attempt to rotate him, and
Yeah, we'll assume that's about right.
I think
Everyone's kind of under the same limitation, so as long as no one's really like
Yeah.
obviously trying to abuse it, it's fine.
right, and that should be all of my base movement.
Okay. There's
I've
going to be
got
some charges happening, I think, especially with these guys at least.
Yeah, I've got some shooting I can do, just a little bit. Which is gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna fucking.
Yeah, they could
matter.
technically charge, I suppose. That's interesting.
I don't think they are. No, they're outside of 12
They're
range.
close enough. They could do it on a Because measure from the. They could do it on a 12, but they'd need a 12
Right. Yeah. I mean,
because it's measured to the edge of the model, obviously not center. So
yeah. True. In that case, I am going to attempt. No, actually,
but shooting first, yeah, because you said about shooting.
And then psychic if I can do a thing, but I can't
Can
really.
he cast from within a battle wagon? I thought once they were embarked, they can't use psychic.
That's a good question because I've been doing that last time. Let me check.
I
the good old-
believe if they're in a transport, they can't use psychic powers, but I could be wrong on that.
I'll just double check real quick because I don't know how things work. Psychic
Here.
phase, psychic powers. I'll just do it like so. Can psychic cast or manifest in transport? Psychic is because that would be a bit interesting. Because do you know the kill rig model?
It's the sort of Squigosaur thing with the sort of wonky looking tower on the back, right?
Yeah, because that is also a psychic.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a vehicle.
Okay.
That vehicle
Yeah.
is a psyker itself, so that's
Yeah.
an exception. So that's
but
fine.
No, apparently this info is from 8th edition, I believe, but apparently they can't cast from.
Yeah,
inside,
I
so-
don't believe that's changed, so I think that's right still.
Ah,
Usually they can't use like abilities if they're in a transport unless it says it works in a transport. So
Yeah. Let's see.
It's like aura abilities.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot this.
They're gonna
guy
shoot the
with
commander.
pistols.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. That's most of them except for these two. So it would be 8 sluggers hitting on 5+.
Okay. See the first shooting of the game
Yeah, and it's pistols hitting on 5+.
against the Lehman Russ.
Oh come on.
3 hits.
Some shots. Yeah, but it's only a strength 4, so what would that be?
6 to wound. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's nothing.
plink, plink, plonk.
Uh, the others are outside of range. That is fine. Then I shall attempt to charge your what's this big guy?
Charging
Main
the
sword.
main sword.
Yeah.
We won't use the Overwatch because it's. I'm going to hope that he doesn't roll a 12 here, but that should be.
We'll see.
Yeah,
No, that's
because
fine.
that should be good odds.
I've got Here We Go in like every York unit though, so I can re-roll that once.
Oh, okay.
Every unit basically, like forever. Just one throw.
Okay,
So
still not
7,
good.
no, does not make it. Then obviously I'm going to Overwatch into this.
Yeah,
but,
if they're charging this one, then he'll definitely Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think anything else in range for charges.
What kind of gun does he have? Is this like
He has the relic battle cannon, so it's quite a powerful generic anti-anything weapon. Really, the battle cannon. It's got like decent damage and number of shots and everything.
I shall believe in my boys, so I am going to declare a charge.
Okay, so he will be firing. He's also got his sponson guns, so we'll do the heavy. Oh, I need to. So spend a CP on a 5-up. I get the CP back from the ability. Nope, but I could potentially still get that back later. Right, so heavy bolters first. There's 3 of them, so it's total 9 shots. Why does that say 21? Oh, that is okay. 6 is no. Okay, that's annoying. Then Gatekeeper is D3 plus 6, so. Oh, but there's more than 5 of them, so it'll be max from blast, so it'll just be 9 shots.
Although, actually, I think with blast, I double checked that again, because AJ made the same mistake. Blast is
If there's more than 5, it does at least 3 shots.
Yes.
So it's a D3. It's D3 plus 6, so the D3
Oh, okay. Yeah,
minimum's
I
at 3.
that as D6 plus 3. So
Yeah, that's
obviously,
fine. Okay. Yeah, the normal one is D3. Okay, well, we've got a hit.
Mhm.
This might be one orc in trouble. Strength 9, so
freeze to wound.
3's to wound. No wound then.
Hey, nice.
Okay. We dodged it.
Oh wow, is that all the guns?
That's all the guns on it.
Oh,
It's Overwatch, so they don't hit very well.
This is what playing against not towers like. This is heaven.
Yeah, no, Tower's specifically really good at Overwatch. Most factions are not as
Yeah.
good. They're not awful.
Sure.
That was actually quite bad shooting. That many bolters should have got something, but
That is my charge roll.
So
That is
they're in.
So that is perfectly fine.
he's going to get smacked a bit.
Yeah, so I shall move my guys up here.
But they've only charged that one, so the other one's okay.
Yeah.
So guard tanks are not as in danger in combat as they used to be. It's still not great, but because turret weapon now lets them shoot that big blast weapon at something else, it's no longer as big of a
true.
problem. The sponsors can keep firing at what they're stuck with. Although that other tank would ideally like to not be dragged into this. We'll see how that goes.
That would be quite beneficial to not have those guys stuck in melee. But I don't think most of my choppers are going to do much, to be honest. I just got the one power claw, of course, because that comes on the knob. So I just need to make sure
It needs to be not overlapping, so we'll go back to that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it matters more in combat because obviously if you could get more in, I think they're all going to be in anyway. By the look of the way they're positioned, but
I don't think I can. Oh no, I can.
well, if he only needs to go to that guy, and he'd still be in because it's within an inch of an inch,
True. That's
or half an inch of an inch, I think it is now. But
yeah.
if he goes there, he'll still be in the fight.
Yeah. There we go. All right, that's this charge, and I've got nothing else in charge range.
Okay.
So I shall attempt my fight phase. I'll just start with the knob because he's the one that is like the only one who deals
Yeah, as long as
damage.
there's a good chance, kind of thing.
Yeah. The boss knob is equipped with the power claw, which gives him -1 to hit. He would be hitting on 3s otherwise, and he gains. He has 3 attacks hitting on 4+.
Okay.
Eh.
A hit.
Well, that's 1, and I get an exploding 6 because Goth.
Okay.
There's base strength would be 5 but
Times
it's
2, I'm
doubled for the
guessing?
Claw.
So it'll be 3's to wound.
10 plus the 1 from the charge, so it would be 11 strength.
Yeah, 3's to wound then.
3's to wound.
Oh, but no cigar.
Another one. Shame.
Clamps on and slides off.
Yeah. Let's see. I've got 9 more guys. though,
Everyone
and
else is
they
in.
have-
Yeah, everyone else is in. So
Yeah, they have choppers, so that's 2 attacks for each, but they get 1 additional attack with the chopper, so 3 attacks times 9, 9, 18, 27. but a shit weapon, so we'll see.
See how this goes.
Hitting on 3+ this time.
Exploding sixes. Oh. Now, of course, it explodes away from the one bit that would hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm getting 6 additional hits because of exploding sixes from Goss.
There's 5 missing ones go, is it?
But all of these.
So you're actually net positive by 1 at the moment. Strength.
Yeah. Strength of that is 4 for the standard guys. So that is strength 4.
So 6 is to wound.
6 is to wound.
Should get some 3.
Something. Yep, 3 of them.
And damage and AP?
-1 AP, 1 damage each.
Okay, so it will effectively be a 2+ because track guards.
One sec. I just almost forgot something. Am I? Oh, yes, that is a terrain feature. That is really nice.
They get a bonus for being on it.
Well, sorry, minus on 1? On what?
Do they get a bonus for being on the terrain feature or?
Yes, they get. Well, the commanders also have something called throat slitters, which gives them a +1 to their attacks wound rolls if they're within 1 inch of a terrain feature. Which I think these guys.
Oh, yeah, they were.
But some of them are.
Okay,
just gonna have to check that
probably one we should have thought of. You should have remembered earlier, I think, on that one because we've done the attacks now.
Yeah, I mean that's still on the wound rolls that are lying here, so that should be fine. I just need to figure out which models so I can. Although I should have separated them. So
is it +1 to wound? Was that right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually 5 saves then, right?
Yeah.
Or does it not count against vehicles?
It does. Yeah, I don't think it counts for every model because not all of them are within 1 inch. So.
Oh.
I think I'm actually gonna pass on that feature because otherwise it would be a bit unfair for me.
Well, one of them's on there, and then it's like, oh god, how do I work out which one that is? Okay, so 3 saves, AP1.
AP1, yes.
Okay, so track guards, because it's damage 1, will effectively cancel it out, so it's 2 up saves.
Yep.
All passed.
Makes them all. Right. That would be my fight phase.
Or armored tracks. It's not track guards anymore. They've changed the name just to confuse me. Okay, the battle cannon commander will be able to fight back. I could do a crush them here. Is it worth it? Considering he's not damaged, it might actually be okay here. We'll use a crush them for 1 CP. So it's when a guard vehicle's chosen to fight. They now hit on a... Well, he's got armoured, I think, because he's Lehman Russ. Yep, so he will hit on a 3. And mortal wounds of 6s, or 6s to wound do a mortal wound as well.
Okay.
6 attacks. They're not amazing in melee, otherwise they're normally like a 6 to hit. So they need this, right. So 3s to hit. Okay, not too bad.
Decent.
Wounds of 6s hit the model. They are strength 7. So 3s to wound, I'm assuming.
Yep.
2 saves, minus nothing, 1 damage.
Okay, so they have a default save of 6+ now.
Oh, yikes.
The thing is, because some of them are in cover, they would get a bonus, but I'm not sure how that applies in melee.
I don't think.
Like, not all of them.
I don't think woods do. Woods don't actually improve your save. They're only dense cover. Or do you mean their ability that gives them the?
Yeah, because it just says if you are receiving benefits of cover. The problem is only like 2 units or 3 units are receiving.
I guess bonus. He could. Yeah, I suppose because he could be fighting one of the ones that's not on the cover. I think in this case that wouldn't work.
So I'm going with the 6+. That was 3 saves,
right? 2 saves.
2 saves.
No minus or anything, just 2 saves.
On 6+.
Do we run anybody over? We do 2 damage.
Well, they've got 1 HP each.
Do they have a feel no pain, or was that someone else?
That was the boss.
Okay, so 2 dead.
So that's 2 guys run over.
Oh boy. We'll get them, lads. Splat. Okay. I think that's turn then. Do they get morale? Are their morale low enough that they'd lose on that? I feel like it'd be higher than that.
Let's see. Their morale is because they have got the knob. That would be 7 minus 2, so technically on a 6.
On a 6 they could fail. Oh god, that would be a bad start.
Yeah.
No, they're okay. Fine. I was going to say that would be impressively unlucky.
You have clearly not played against me.
I have a friend with luck like that, but I was going to say I thought you were going to pile in to hit the other one, but fair enough.
Yeah, I sometimes forget things, so
that's fair.
So
I'm not sure if that would even have got it anyway, but okay, that's fine by me. So I guess I'm up. Right, CP for start of turn. Same for you, I believe, as well.
I shall take that.
I guess the battle tank commander will probably be staying where he is, although I'd like to get that point, but I think I'm a bit tied up.
Actually, let me just read up on
something. All right, command phase.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I am gaining victory points. I just need to turn this thing on real quick. There we go. At the end of my turn, I gain 1 victory point for each table quarter that contains 10 or more orcs model from your army, excluding models that are within 3 inches of any other table quarter.
Oh, so they're too
So
they're both
these-
too close. These two.
don't count. These don't count. But
These are all fine. So you definitely got this one,
Yeah.
and you got this
that
one.
would be 1 and this one, so 2 victory points for me, which is a decent start.
Okay, what have I got to do?
Again.
Trevor, what I've got to do? I've got to knock you off and I've got to kill your units. Okay. Which is nice because I'm going second, so I know. So I'm just like, I just have to get at least that many on my turn. Right. I don't think I actually have any command phase things, so we'll just get a roll in. Right. Movement. I know they're 10 inches. They've got dozer blades, so they don't care about the movement slowing effect. Let's get... It's there, isn't it? No, actually, there is one I need to check. Does the Death Strike go off in command phase for setting its target, or is it shooting? I think it's shooting. Let's just check that quickly. Shooting phase. Okay, right. Actually, let's do the big guy first. So you have a 10-inch movement. Let's go. You can kind of actually see everything he wants to be shooting at, so let's take that point. Okay, actually, I think he's got another 2 inches, so we'll just go up as far as he can. Right. Yeah, move to there. Whatever could stay where it is. Eradicator, where do you want to be? You could probably stay there, actually. The Battle Cannon one will stay in combat. These guys will move up. So the Death Strike Commander go is full. Well, not quite 10, but we'll go up to there. I think. Yeah, there we go. The Vanquisher also move in a bit. Death Strike will stay ready. Actually, no, Death Strike will... Let's move across and just screen for deep strikes, just in case.
Ooh, okay.
How fast do you go? Is it just 8? I think it's just 8. Just screen a little bit for Death Strike, for deep strikes anyway. Oh no, you've got 10. Yeah, so you can go a little bit further. That should be pretty good. There's probably a dead spot here, but we'll just have to deal with that. Right. Then it'll be shooting time. So, this is where I need to do tank orders. So, the commanders can order another tank near them. I don't know if they can still order themselves, but we'll go with... We'll have this guy ordering the Eradicator with... Let's do... Pound them to dust on that. When he fires, his blast weapons double the number of models in the target unit for how many are left.
Ooh,
Actually, no, because he's D3 on his gun, isn't he? No, we don't need that. We'll actually go for... I might well use that on one of the others, but we'll do... I just realised that's the wrong one for this. We'll do Gunner's Kill on sight. He'll reroll ones to hit.
Okay.
And then this commander will order the Vanquisher with... I think the same, actually. Yeah, Gunner's Kill on sight. Get that rerolling 1 on the cannon. Right. Shooting time. So, Death Strike will set its target marker. So rather than firing this, the first time you go to shoot it, you set where it's going to fire. Then the turn after, you can either move it or you can actually fire it, kind of thing. So I don't know if there's a good marker for this. What is there over... Oh. Is there like a... I guess marker light's kind of fitting. So it's the one with the... How big is the blast range on you? Remind me. It's a bit random. Yeah, D3 plus 3. So we're going to go and plonk it there.
Ooh, interesting.
Just got to double check the distance on that. So it'll be from the center. Want to make sure the main sword is just about out of it.
What's the range of that? 6 inches?
D3 plus 3.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a little bit random. Yeah, we'll do there. Sorry if it's on the track a little bit, but it'll be fine once it gets moved.
That's fine.
Right, so that's set. Then we'll do the bolter on it. I don't think can... That's obscuring, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't think it can see anything if it's heavy bolter, so we'll leave that. We'll do this guy that's stuck in combat. He'll put his bolters into these guys. They'll be at -1 because he's in combat with them.
Yep.
The turret cannon has turret weapon, which means it hits on a +1 and it can fire out of melee.
Oh, interesting.
So it'll fire at the Gretchen. Okay, which is quite funny that we're pointing Gatekeeper at some Gretchen, but hey ho. Right. So you are that guy. So bolters. Hit on 5s. Once again, it will be 9 of them. Still better than the Overwatch. 5s to hit those orcs. Just 2 hits. Toughness 4, right?
For the commandos, that would be 5.
Okay, so falls to wound. 1 wound at -1, 2 damage.
-1. Okay, so that auto goes through because I'm 6+
okay.
anyways.
So
So I'm taking away this commando.
one guy gets heavy bolted.
Yeah.
And the Gatekeeper is D3 + 6. It will be 9 shots, hitting on 3s.
That is into the Gretchen.
Into the Gretchen, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Strength 9, so winning on 2s, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they've got strength and toughness 3.
4 saves at -3, 3 damage.
Yeah, they fail that. They got 7
So-
plus by default, so that is 4 Gretchen down.
Oh, they've got a 7 plus. Oh no, it's Poxwalkers all over again.
Yeah.
They don't get a save unless they got cover. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, if they are in cover, they get an improved save, but still.
Okay, that's something at least. Right, then we'll have the Eradicator Russ. He will full on low. He's got his plasma. They're obscured, so he can't. Yeah, I think he'll have to do full into the Gretchen because he can't target the war boss technically at the moment. Yeah, so I'll have him do full unload into the Gretchen, so they might be in trouble. We won't overload the plasma cannons, so they'll just be 3 shots each because again blast. Only hits with. No, you've got reroll 1s, haven't you? You've got Gunner's Kill on sight, so rerolls the 1s. Strength 7, so 2s to wound.
Yep.
2 saves at -3, 1 damage.
So that is 2 more Gretchen down.
2 more gone. Then it'll be the Nova Cannon, which would technically be at max because it had max when you do the blast when you start shooting. So,
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
where is?
That's something I should probably tell Jeff because he keeps mixing that
I
up.
believe that's right. Anyway, so Nova Cannon is also D3 + 6. So, one more. Right. Is this the? Oh, we've been forgetting about light cover. No, they're not in it because they're on the objective. It's not the crater.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Ooh.
Strength 6, so still winning on 2s.
Yep.
Lag. -2 damage, so
That's enough for the rest of the Gretchen. So that is 1 unit wiped out.
that is 1. I'll just mark it with a dice. And yeah, it's 1 for both actually, because they were also on an objective.
Yep.
Okay. Then we got the other guys. Right. Vanquisher Russ. I'm saving the big guy till last because I like him. So Vanquisher Russ will fire his Vanquisher Cannon at the battle wagon.
Mhm.
And we'll put the bolters into the Gretchen at the back. I believe they'll be in range. It's like 36. Yes, they are. Yeah, his bolter and his plasma cannons will go into the battle wagon. Sorry, the bolter will go into the Gretchen at the back.
Right.
I'm forgetting these guys are equipped differently. I think I technically lost this guy's bolter by forgetting to declare it, but it's fine. Right. Vanquisher Cannon, which will be rerolling a 1. Hitting on a 3. We're good. Strength 10, I believe, versus... No, it'd be Strength 11, technically, because of the trait. I'm guessing Toughness 8 or 7 on the thing.
For the battle wagon, yeah, it's 8 because he has the odd case.
Okay, so that will be... oh, no, it's 15.
Ooh.
Which is still not quite high enough for 3+, 2+, so it'll be 3+. Okay,
Oh, still makes sense.
so it wounded, so no invuln saves, and D3 mortal wounds as well as whatever damage it did, so it'll also be a mortal wound on top of the damage. If you got a -5 save, so I'm guessing that's probably no save.
Yeah, there's no save for that. So what is it? 3 damage plus a mortal wound?
So it's a mortal wound and D3 + 6,
D3 + 6. Okay.
so it's 8 wounds.
8 wounds. All right. Yeah, that is definitely bracketing
That's a
him,
dent.
but
It's
yeah,
not dead.
He's still at half.
Okay, we can change that. We'll get to that, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
sure.
Plasma cannons. We will supercharge these. So number of shots. We're looking at 5. Hitting on 4s. 1s will do a mortal wound, so it does take a couple of mortal wounds. It has a, what do you call it, plasma vent, so it doesn't die from plasma, but it does take damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then If those hit, it is strength 8. So was it 4s or... No, it's against a vehicle. It'd be strength 9. So it'd be 3s to wound.
Okay.
2 saves at -3.
-3, so that's 6 plus 2 saves. There we go. 2 saves makes neither of them
2 damage each.
2 damage each. Alright, he's brought down to 4 wounds remaining.
And then the bolter against the Gretchen at the back. 4s to hit. Rolling 1s. Oh, I forgot the re-rolling 1s on the plasma. Oh, it's too late now, but I've got to not forget that. Right, so... No, that one doesn't hit. Wounding on 3s. Yeah, so 2 saves at -1 for the Gretchen, so I think that's just 2 of those
Yep,
bepped off.
2 of the Gretchen are down as well.
Okay. Demolisher Russ. You're going to go... Demolish Cannon into the Battle Wagon.
Mhm.
Bolters into the Gretchen. Actually, no, could you see the... No, you can see the Commandos. Bolters into the Commandos. Pretty sure you can see past the obscuring there, so... They have to be able to draw a line of sight that doesn't go over the terrain. Yeah, so he can... Yeah, so he'll do Bolters against the Commandos. Demolisher against the Wagon. So, number of shots for the Demolisher has changed now, actually. I need to check how many you actually do get nowadays. They updated a load of the weapon profiles, and this is only technically my second game with the new ones, so... D6? Really? Is it really just D6 now? Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Number of shots. Oh, okay. I shouldn't complain.
Ooh.
Max, I thought they'd put it up to like D3, D6 plus something, but maybe not. Right, hitting on 3s, turret weapon. Strength 11, so 3s to wound. And thanks to that, +1.
Right.
4 saves at -3.
Okay, so they are in light cover as well, if you don't negate that?
Oh, that's against the Battle Wagon.
Oh, yeah, the Battle Wagon.
This is against the Battle Wagon, yeah.
Save, what you say, -3?
-3, 4 saves.
Okay, so that's 4 saves at 6 plus.
I think this
armor
thing's
save.
about to die. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah. Well, it just took...
Enough damage.
Hang on, so that would be 1, 10, 22 damage.
Oh, right. Oh, boy. Yeah, let me roll my exploding roll real
Explodes.
quick.
No.
It does not explode.
Now
And
the
then
models,
I
you have to do the models in it disembarking first.
Yep.
And also rolling for casualties for them.
Exactly. I have got 11 models inside, so I'm rolling 11 dice. There we go. And on a 1, that unit is destroyed.
A model's
Unit is
destroyed.
destroyed. So that is 1.
One model's
to a
destroyed.
Nope, of course.
God, a whole unit would suck. Just the whole
Yeah.
unit just cooks it. Okay.
So, the rest gets
Have to
out.
deploy within, what is it, 3, I think? Wholly within 3, and then any others die.
Yeah, I'm just bringing this a bit closer, so I'm putting the weird knob. Hang on, I need to put him down real quick. Within 3 inches, so this is perfectly fine if I put him behind this, because that should be obscuring. Yes, wait, is it? How is this not obscuring? I'm really confused.
It's to do with the height.
Mm.
So these taller buildings are obscuring because they're really tall, but the other ones aren't because they're not as tall.
Right, in that case, I might actually put him in the other direction. Nah, it's not enough, so I guess I'll leave him here. And then the knobs.
And he is still visually obscured, so even if it's not technically obscuring, I still can't see him behind that wall, so that does still
boy.
count.
These rules are confusing. I need to wrap my head around
You
that.
still need to actually be able to see it, so because that wall is just solid anyway, even though it's not, because he's not on it. If he's right up to it and touching it, he can shoot through, but then he can be seen. Because he's not touching it and it's visually blocking line of sight, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Just real quick, have you fired all your guns from this?
He's fired. He's fired his Demolisher, he hasn't fired the bolters yet, they're about to go into the knobs. Or the commandos,
okay.
rather.
So just that just gives me the option of attempting to deploy it a little bit more aggressively.
I mean, I can't change target with the guns anyway, you have to declare him before you shoot, so...
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you had
Oh, something else over there that can still
have
shoot.
any targets to declare, so this should be...
Yeah, the only 2 to fire... Well, I have 2 to fire still. I have the Wyvern, which is indirect with its main gun. And I have the Banesword,
there
which
you
is
go.
not...
Yeah, that should be fine, though. Like, these guys are way over here. And if you manage to target these and
I mean, he could wing shots across the battlefield, but I don't know why he would. There's so much valuable targets over here.
Exactly, then yeah, that's still like points worth, I'd say, for me. I'm gonna have to very slightly nudge these things around so they don't stack on top of each other, but it's fine.
I actually wondered for a moment if I could see the war boss with the Bane sword, but I think he's managed to finagle himself into a position where he's safe at the moment.
Hang on.
That would have been some very unfortunate crossfire.
Ooh, alright. And then, I mean, if you fire your guns already, I think I'll move my weird boy into a different position as well. Maybe. No, I'll leave him here. And then Battle Wagon is destroyed.
Okay, doke. Right. And then the bolters, which will be not re-rolling ones, hitting on 4s. Yeah, I was going to say that's too many dice. Right. Hitting on 4s. Oh, nice, nice.
Number. Toughness 5.
Yeah, winning on 4s then. 4 minus 1s, 2 damage.
Alright, so okay, so now I need to ask the question. They are still receiving benefits from light cover, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they are getting the +2 to the armor save, and you have a -1 AP, so it would be 5 plus armor save.
Yeah, so 4 5-ups.
Yeah, what's that? 2 plus 2 makes 4. There we go.
Saves one.
Makes one of them. So that is 3 more commanders.
Jeez, I didn't know Orcs saves were these bad. They really don't have that much. They're really relying on that toughness, huh?
Yeah, basically.
No wonder they struggle against Tau with the quite high strength guns, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so that's them shot.
Hmm.
Wyvern, oh boy, where do I want you shooting? You could shoot that war boss. I don't think you'll kill him, but that could be funny. Actually, I might even have him do... Yeah, so the Wyvern will do Quad Storm Shard Mortar, will fire at the... Yeah, the Knob Squad over here, I think.
Okay.
So we'll be at -1 to hit, 'cause it's firing. It's going to have to fire indirect from there. So it'll be 5-ups. 46 shots. Okay, right. So it'll be an extra 4 for that, an extra 5 for that 6, then an extra 3 for that 4, and an extra 2 for that 3. There we go. Many shots. Right, hitting on 5s. Yuck.
Ooh.
Not
Do
amazing.
you get re-rolling ones for this one? Probably
Nope.
not, right? That's
He used to have inherent re-rolling wounds, but we don't get that anymore. Strength 5, so I'm guessing 4s to wound.
exactly.
2 wounds. It's -1, but because it's indirect, it would take 1 off the AP effectively, or you'd get 1 on your save, so it'll just be 2 at base save.
Okay, so that is 4 plus saves, 2 4 plus saves. Get rid of these. There we go. 4 plus, come on. Nah.
1 damage.
1 damage.
They got 2 wounds by any
and-
chance.
Yep. So
I don't
I'll
think-
take 1 damage from this guy.
I probably should have shot some Gretchen, but it's fine. Right. Okay. Then the big guy, of course. So we'll go Quake Cannon into the truck.
Mhm.
Las Cannons into the Squighog boys. Bolters into the commandos in front of him.
Okay.
So we'll do the big cannon first. Let's do the fun one. So D6 plus 6 shots. 3, so that'll be another 9. Getting a lot of those today. Hitting on 3s, turret weapon. Yuck. That's less good. Strength 15.
Oof.
So 2s. I might even CP reroll that 1. I want to make sure that truck's deleted. There we go. 4 saves at -4, flat 4 damage.
Yeah, these all go through, so the trunk goes to 0. Let me roll my d6. That is a 2, so he does not
So that'd be a
explode.
wonderful place for it to blow up, but no dice today.
Yeah, I've got 6 mega knobs inside, so I'll just roll my d6.
Expensive if there's any wrong ones here, but they're okay.
Nope, they are okay, so I'll just place them real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see, like so. Yeah, I'll just place them.
I have a feeling there's
relatively-
just nothing left of that truck after that hit.
No, it's just straight up deleted. This bit of terrain is a bit annoying, but
Yeah.
that's probably not within 3
No.
inches anymore. No.
I'd be a little bit questionable about that one even, but they might have to go
Yeah.
back there a little bit maybe if there's...
Yeah.
Why is that snap in the centre? That should be turned off.
There we
Still, you've had good luck with the explosions. Nothing's blown up just yet.
Yeah. There we go.
That nothing's going to at this point. I think those guys are... Yeah. Oh no, that one's in. That guy will have to move. I think he's over. Oh, is that food?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's food for me. So are you okay with us pausing the game there, and I'll give you a heads up when I'm back?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'll still remain a voice. You just text me and I'll check up on you.
Sure. Right. Back in a moment, YouTube.